Welcome to a journey into the most complex object in the known universe, the human brain. A 3-pound organ, it is the command center for the human nervous system, the coordinator of our thoughts, memories, and emotions. Yet, it remains one of the greatest mysteries in science. Our brain, this extraordinary epicenter of consciousness, shapes our perceptions, molds our reality, and defines our very identity. It's a universe within itself, bustling with billions of neurons, each carrying crucial information at lightning speed. In this exploration, we'll delve into the intricate architecture of the brain, decipher the dynamic language of neurons, and grapple with the enigma of consciousness. We'll probe the brain's deepest mysteries, from the eerie sensation of déjà vu to the profound experiences reported near death. Indeed, the brain is the key to understanding who we are. Prepare to embark on a journey that unravels the intricate tapestry of the human consciousness. To begin our exploration, we must first understand the brain's architecture. Imagine a bustling metropolis with different districts, each with its unique activities and responsibilities. That's precisely what the brain is like, a city teeming with activity, where each region has a critical role in the grand scheme of things. Our brain is divided into 3 primary parts: the forebrain, the midbrain, and the hindbrain. The forebrain, the most advanced part, houses the cerebral cortex, often referred to as the grey matter. It's the outermost layer of the brain, and it's here where high-level thinking, reasoning, and sensory perception occur. The forebrain also contains the thalamus and hypothalamus, which regulate vital functions like temperature, sleep, and hunger. Submerged in the heart of the brain is the midbrain, acting as the brain's traffic controller. It helps regulate eye movements and processes auditory and visual information. The hindbrain, located at the base of the brain, is the most primitive part of our brain. It controls fundamental life functions such as breathing, heart rate, and balance. Within these regions, we find specialized areas responsible for different functions. For instance, the frontal lobe, located at the front of the cerebral cortex, is involved in decision-making and planning. The parietal lobe processes sensory information like touch and spatial positioning, while the temporal lobe is key to understanding language and forming memories. The occipital lobe, at the back of the brain, is our visual processing center. Underneath the cerebral cortex lies the limbic system, the emotional epicenter of our brain. It includes the amygdala, which triggers our fight-or-flight response, and the hippocampus, vital for memory formation. Deep within the brain, the basal ganglia orchestrate movement, and the pineal gland regulates our sleep-wake cycle. All these components, like intricate pieces of a puzzle, work together seamlessly. They form an intricate network, with each region communicating with others, shaping our thoughts, actions, and ultimately our consciousness. Each region of our brain plays a crucial role, working in harmony to create our experiences and perceptions. Now, let's dive into the microscopic world of neurons, the brain's building blocks. These are the elemental units that form the foundation of our brain's operations, and they're responsible for everything we think, feel, and do. Neurons are specialized cells designed to transmit information throughout the body. Each neuron consists of a cell body, a multitude of branching dendrites that receive signals, and a long, slender axon that sends signals onward. The neuron's operation can be likened to a relay race, where the baton, or in this case the electrical impulse, is passed from one neuron to the next. At the tip of the axon are terminal branches, each ending in a structure called a synapse. This microscopic junction is where the magic truly happens. But it's not a straightforward handoff. The synapse is actually a gap, a tiny space that the signal must cross to reach the next neuron. This is achieved through a fascinating process called synaptic transmission. The electrical signal reaching the synapse triggers the release of chemical messengers, known as neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters traverse the synaptic gap, bind to receptors on the receiving neuron, and either stimulate or inhibit a new electrical signal in that neuron. Just imagine, this complex dance of electrical and chemical signals is happening in your brain right now, at an astonishing speed and on a massive scale. There are roughly 100 billion neurons in the human brain, each forming thousands of synaptic connections. This creates a neural network of such complexity that it dwarfs our most powerful supercomputers. But it's not just about the individual neurons, it's about their connections, their interactions, and the networks they form. Because it's in these networks, these intricate, ever-changing landscapes of neural activity, that our thoughts, memories, emotions, and perceptions take shape. That's the beauty of the brain. It's not just a collection of neurons, but a symphony of interconnecting, interacting parts, all working together to create the rich tapestry of human experience. The interaction of billions of neurons results in the fascinating phenomenon we call consciousness. So next time you have a thought, remember that's not just your brain working. That's 100 billion neurons, 1 trillion synapses, all dancing to the rhythm of life. But what exactly is consciousness? This intriguing question has beguiled philosophers, scientists, and thinkers for centuries. It's the enigma that sits at the very heart of our existence, shaping our perceptions, emotions, and thoughts. Consciousness can be broadly defined as our awareness of the world around us and our inner selves. It's the ability to experience and feel, to be aware of thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. It's the difference between being awake and being in a deep, dreamless sleep. But this simple definition barely scratches the surface of this complex phenomenon. Many theories attempt to explain consciousness. Some propose that consciousness is a byproduct of complex computation among brain neurons. Others suggest it's an intrinsic property of the universe, like space and time. There's even a school of thought known as panpsychism that posits that consciousness is a fundamental aspect of matter. And then there's the hard problem of consciousness, a term coined by philosopher David Chalmers. This refers to the question of why and how physical processes in the brain give rise to the subjective experience of consciousness. Why should complex computation lead to an inner life at all? It's a problem that continues to baffle the finest minds in neuroscience and philosophy. One thing is clear though, the brain, with its trillions of connections and billions of neurons, plays a crucial role in creating consciousness. But how it does so, and what exactly happens when we lose consciousness, is still largely unknown. It's a puzzle that's as fascinating as it is complex. Understanding consciousness may be the ultimate challenge for neuroscience. It's a quest that could help us unravel not just the mysteries of the human brain, but also some of the most profound questions about the nature of our existence. Consciousness remains one of the most intriguing mysteries of the human brain. As we delve further into this captivating subject, we find ourselves standing on the edge of an abyss of unknown depth, teetering between what we know and the vast expanse of what we have yet to discover. The brain houses many more mysteries. Just consider the sensation of déjà vu, that eerie feeling of familiarity in a new situation. It's like your brain is playing a trick on you, making you feel as though you've lived this moment before. Or take near-death experiences, when people report vividly surreal experiences while on the brink of mortality. These are not just figments of the imagination, but real, tangible phenomena that occur within the vast neural networks of our brains. Think about the phenomenon of dreaming. Every night, we delve into a world of our own making, filled with bizarre and fantastical situations that seem completely normal while we're asleep. And yet we still don't fully understand why we dream, or what purpose it serves. And then there's the phenomenon of consciousness itself, the very essence of being. It's the ultimate brain mystery, and one that scientists are still grappling with. We've only begun to scratch the surface of understanding these remarkable phenomena. Science, however, is making strides in unraveling the brain's complexities. We are living in an era where the fusion of technology and neuroscience is leading us to remarkable discoveries. Each day, we are gaining more insights into the human brain, the command center for the human nervous system. Consider the recent advancements in brain imaging techniques, like functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI. This tool allows us to visualize brain activity in real time, helping us understand how different regions of the brain work together to process information and control behavior. Similarly, electroencephalography, or EEG, records electrical activity in the brain, providing valuable data on neural oscillations, cognitive processes, and even states of consciousness. These techniques, along with a plethora of others, are proving instrumental in our quest to demystify the brain's intricacies. As we delve deeper, we uncover more layers, each more fascinating than the last. Through technology, we inch closer to understanding our own minds. And what might the future hold for brain science? It's a tantalizing question, one that hints at a horizon brimming with possibilities. As our understanding deepens, the future of neuroscience could be marked by extraordinary developments. Imagine a world where brain-computer interfaces are commonplace, where we can control devices or even access the internet using just our thoughts. It sounds like science fiction, but research is already underway, bringing us closer to this reality each day. Then there's neuroenhancement, the potential to boost our cognitive abilities, memory, and concentration. This could revolutionize fields from education to the workplace, transforming how we learn and perform tasks. The future of neuroscience isn't just about these technological marvels. It's also about expanding our understanding of the brain's intricate workings, its role in consciousness, and its impact on our lives. Understanding the brain can revolutionize not only medicine, but various other fields. And that, my friends, is a future worth striving for. Yet with great power comes great responsibility. As we delve further into the brain's complexities, we also open a Pandora's box of ethical dilemmas. These are not mere theoretical quandaries, they are real-world concerns about free will, identity, and moral responsibility. Consider the question of free will. As we unravel the intricate dance of neurons and synapses, do we also unravel the notion of free will? If our thoughts and actions are the result of biochemical processes, where does that leave our sense of personal autonomy? Then there's the matter of identity. If our memories and personality can be traced to specific brain regions, what happens when those regions are altered or damaged? Who are we really beneath the layers of neurons and synapses? And let's not forget moral responsibility. If our behaviors are guided by our brain's wiring, to what extent can we be held accountable for our actions? These questions remind us that science doesn't operate in a vacuum. It's intertwined with our values, ethics, and philosophies. As we conclude this journey into the brain, it's worth pausing to reflect on the wonder of our findings. We've ventured into the structure of the brain, its building blocks, and the enigma that is consciousness. We've touched on the brain's mysteries and marveled at the cutting-edge research that continues to unravel them. The future of neuroscience promises even more exciting developments, from brain-computer interfaces to neuroenhancement. Yet this journey also plunges us into an ethical maze, prompting profound questions about free will, identity, and moral responsibility. It's clear that understanding the brain is not just a scientific endeavor. It's a quest that touches every aspect of our lives and our society. Ongoing research into the brain's complexities is crucial, and each new discovery brings us one step closer to grasping the marvel that is human consciousness. There's so much more to learn, and we invite you to continue this exploration with us. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the complexities of the human brain. We've traversed the intricate landscapes of neurons and synapses, grappled with the enigma of consciousness, and peeked into the future of neuroscience. But remember, our understanding of this remarkable organ is continually evolving. It's a thrilling journey of discovery, with each new finding opening up fresh perspectives and raising more intriguing questions. So we invite you to join the conversation. What are your thoughts on consciousness? What fascinates you most about the brain? How do you envision the future of neuroscience? Your insights, ideas, and curiosities are what fuel this ongoing exploration. And as we bid you farewell, don't forget to keep that spirit of inquiry alive. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this video. Until next time, keep exploring.